What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Octagon Jordan. Thank you for joining me. We got something special today. So we need Jamahal Hill to stay on UFC 303 desperately. This card is absolute buns, fucking abysmal. It's terrible without Jamahal Hill on there. Even with him on there, it's still weak as hell. It's giving me vibes of Conor McGregor cowboy all over again, and we can't have that. So let's take a look at the card as it stands. And let's figure out a new matchup for Jamahal Hill. That's what I want to go over today, what the options are, how we think the UFC is actually going to book Jamahal Hill, what I want to happen, and what should happen. Couple different options. We'll go over all of them. But right now we're sitting with Joe Pyfer and Marc-Andre Barriault, co-main event. No, Dana. We can't do that. Absolutely not. Themba Garimbo voice. Oh, we can't do that, Dana. Oh, Dana. No. Can't have that. Michelle Waterson, give me a fucking break. Jillian Roberson, no. Mayra Bueno Silva, no. Cancel it. Cub Swanson, Andre Touchy-Feely, the best card other than the main event so far. Ha! Cub Swanson and Andre Feely. Give me a break, people. Peyton Talbot against this guy who got smoked in his last fight. They're giving him another layup. They want to spotlight him on the big card. All right, I get it. Charles Jourdain, Gene Silva. Decent scrap. It'll be exciting. It'll be an action-packed fight, but not huge stakes. So it's looking very bleak. Khalil Rountree, turns out the guy's a fraud. He's juiced up. I don't believe his statement. I don't believe it was just some random supplement. I mean, how long have you been fighting for, brother? How long have you been doing this shit? You said that you gave your nutritionist a list of the banned substances, so you think he just put it in there to what? To fuck with you? To make you bigger without you knowing? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. This is how it made me feel. You know, when I got the news that you canceled or that you popped dirty. No. It's Cortez. Oh, fuck. God damn it, Khalil. No wonder you got a better chin. No wonder you're on a hot streak. Get off the juice, buddy. Go back to Thailand. Johnny Walker's waiting for you. Bah! Fuck, boy. Anyway, so let's talk about what the UFC should do but won't do. First option, Jiri Prochazka. This one's self-explanatory. The samurai himself, coming off a huge win at UFC 300 against Alexander Rakic. This fight was supposed to happen in the past. We have pictures of them facing off in the crowd. They've gone back and forth on Ariel's show, the MMA Hour. They've talked about each other, how they match up stylistically. They're both strikers. It's a striker's delight. Someone's getting knocked the fuck out. It's self-explanatory. But, unfortunately, this fight's not going to happen. I think the UFC is already eyeing up Jiri Prochazka, Alex Pereira too. Pereira mentioned that in an interview, that that's kind of the direction things are going right now. Jiri just got a big win at UFC 300. He's hot right now. The first fight was an early stoppage. I don't give a fuck what Jiri said after the fight. Oh, I was flash KO'd. I was out. Okay. He was out against Dominic Reyes on the upkick. Went out cold. Came back and won. Lerone Murphy this past weekend was just out cold against Edson Barbosa. Upkick, heel to the chin. He laid down. He's out cold. Came back and won all 4 rounds after that. We've seen this many times before. And we've seen guys take insane amounts of damage and it not get stopped. Mateus Rebecki got both eyes shut, bloodied nose, broken orbital probably. Couldn't see after the fight. Ref just, keep on going, buddy. Keep on going. You know? I mean, what are we watching here? Jiri Prochazka in a title fight gets flash KO'd for 2 seconds and he's calling it off? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, Jiri can't come back from that. Like, we haven't seen people come back from that in the past numerous times. Just pisses me off. And we see people get their ass kicked for 30 minutes. Slava Claus got 2 10-7 rounds against Chase Hooper. Ref's just like, yeah, keep going, whatever. He wasn't out. Flash KO'd for 1 second, so I don't have to call it. I don't know, whatever. But storylines there for Hill and Prochazka. Obviously, it would be a very exciting matchup. And, but they're not going to do it. Jiri is getting that title fight with Alex Pereira. Pereira already mentioned it. Yuri's earned it, so they're not going to do that fight. Next would be Magomed Ankalaev, ugly man himself. I saw he was on. He had some weird interview, some Russian interview. He shaved his hair. He looks like an old elderly man now. His schnoz got 2 inches longer, I think. Man, I thought the bowl cut was whack, in that fight against Jan Blachowicz where he had the bed head and he had fucking hair sticking up left and right looking like a fucking dumbass. I thought that was whack. Oh, man, the shaved head. Oh, added 15 years to you, Ankalaev. Oh, my God. You look like Glover's brother, 45. No. Oh, no. No, we got to go back to this look. This is ugly enough. We can't have you any uglier, all right? My Ankalaev should be next up for the belt, but he's not going to get the title shot. Dana White hates him. UFC hates him, and he's not going to get the title shot, so he should fight Jamahal Hill. I think his camp should contact Dana and tell them or ask them if he's going to get the title shot. They'll probably tell him no. And then he should take the Jamahal Hill matchup, make himself undeniable. He just beat Johnny Walker, who was, 5 ranks, 6th rank, somewhere in that category. But I don't think that's going to be enough to get you the title shot. Coming off a draw against Jan Blachowicz, coming off a no contest to Johnny Walker, and then a KO against Johnny Walker, I don't think the UFC is going to want to give him the title shot. I think they think he has a boring style. I don't think they like him whatsoever. So it might be perfect for him to take on Jamahal Hill. I'm not sure if Ankalaev realizes this. I don't know if UFC wants to spotlight Ankalaev on the McGregor-Chandler card. But this fight it shouldn't be happening because Ankalaev should be getting the title shot, but he's not going to. So this should be the next logical option for Ankalaev's career. We'll see if it happens. We'll see. Now, who I want to win, or to get this fight against Jamahal Hill. You guessed it. Lionheart, baby. Lionheart, baby. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Vitor Petrino, suck me. I don't care that Anthony Smith's lost to Magomed Ankalaev, Rakic, Glover Teixeira, pretty much all the guys at the top of the rankings. I don't care. Styles make fights. It's similar to Chase Hooper against Slavic Laws. Everyone thought that Chase Hooper had the disadvantage. Oh, he's going to get smoked on the feet. He's going to get lit up. Wasn't the case. It was actually the opposite. It was a bad matchup for Slavic Laws. Nobody thinks about that. They just think, this guy's a better striker. This guy's a grappler. The grappler's going to get lit up. No. Same with Brian Ortega, Yair Rodriguez. Ortega's not quick enough. He's coming off a big layoff. He doesn't have the striking. No, he's too tough, and he was able to take Yair Rodriguez down, and he was able to body him. So sometimes these matchups that don't look good for one person are actually the opposite, and it's bad for the other person. So you put Anthony Smith against a Jamahal Hill, against Yuri Prochazka, against Alex Pereira. I'm not saying he's going to win all those matchups, but the way he fights, the grappling he has, the wrestling he has, the veteran tenacity that he has, the tricks that he knows, I think it could be a good matchup. I think, these guys were supposed to fight before, Anthony Smith and Jamahal Hill. They were already scheduled. I know they've trained together. They're kind of friends now, but hey, once you get to the top 4, top 3, there's no holds barred. There's no friends up there. We're fighting. And if they offer Anthony Smith this fight, I guarantee he takes it because he's hungry to get that title shot. Him and Pereira have been chirping back and forth. And like I said, I don't care that he's lost to these other contenders. It's all about matchups. If he fights pure strikers like Jamahal Hill, like Alex Pereira, I think it could be a good night in the office for old Anthony Smith. Now, obviously, he could get starched by either one of those guys. That's a very good possibility. He got starched by Khalil Rountree, the steroid guy. But at the same time, he has a better shot than striker versus striker when it comes to Pereira. Jamahal Hill against Pereira, that wasn't a good matchup. Jamahal Hill got starched. Yuri against Pereira, not a great matchup. Yuri got starched. Adesanya against Pereira, not a good matchup. Maybe we need a grappler. Maybe we need a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm just saying. I know that Vitor Petrino is nothing at all. He's new in his career. He's like 11-0, coming off Dana White's Contender Series in 2022. But hey, big dude. Powerful guy, ton of knockouts, undefeated, confidence, and he subbed his ass. So show me Lionheart in the number 1 contenders fight with Jamahal Hill. He took no damage there against Vitor Petrino. I want to see it. I want to see him against Alex Pereira. Throw Anthony Smith in there with Jamahal Hill, and let's save the card. Now, who do I think the UFC is actually going to pair up with Jamahal Hill? This guy, Carlos Ulberg. Number 11th ranked. They love giving these, 10, 11, 12 number ranked guys a shot at the top. Benoit Saint-Denis, Steve Erceg. We've been seeing it a lot. They like Carlos Ulberg. They've been pushing him. He's a good-looking dude. He's been getting a lot of KOs. He's a striker. He's out of City Kickboxing. He's affiliated with Eugene Behrman, Adesanya, these guys, Dan Hooker. They like his accent. And they want to push this guy. And He took no damage against Menifield, no damage whatsoever. He's in shape. He's a young guy. He never really gets out of shape. And this would be a huge opportunity for him. Who cares that it's on short notice? He's still in shape. His fight against Menifield was 2 weeks ago. And even if he loses, I mean, he's number 11th ranked against Jamahal Hill, who's number 3 ranked. So if he puts a good performance up in a losing effort, he can still get moved up in the rankings. Like Urseg against Pantoja, he got moved up in the rankings. Benoit Saint-Denis against Dustin Poirier. Benoit Saint-Denis got moved up in the rankings. It happens. So it's kind of a win-win for Oldberg. If he wins it, he's number 3. He's on the map. He's in line for a title shot. If he loses but has a good performance, he can still move up in the rankings. If he gets starched out, well, he keeps his spot. Whatever. Then give him number 10. Give him number 9. We'll see what happens. Maybe an Ozdemir matchup. Maybe a Johnny Walker matchup. So it doesn't do shit for his career if he loses. And I think the UFC likes him. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. I think they're going to book Carlos Oldberg against Jamahal Hill. We need Jamahal Hill to stay on this fucking card. We absolutely goddamn need it. The card is ass. So any of these guys, honestly. Anthony Smith, I'm a fan of him. I know I picked against him on UFC 301, but I always like when Anthony Smith wins. I like how he pisses off the fans. I like how he pisses off the top contenders like Rakic and Pereira and these guys. Ankalaev, he deserves the title shot, but Dana White hates him. He's ugly as hell. He's coming off a draw, a no contest, and then a KO against number 6. Not sure they're going to give it to Ankalaev. I don't think they want to see Pereira get wrestle-fucked for 5 rounds. I don't think they want to see that. I don't think they want Ankalaev as a champion. He's not promotable. He has a boring style. They don't want to see Pereira get wrestle-fucked and the crowd booing. Pereira's hot right now. They're not going to book it. Yuri Prochazka, he's going to fight Pereira next. Prochazka, Pereira 2. So, unfortunately, we're not going to get the Jamahal Hill matchup at 303, although it would be a great fight. Number 1 contenders fight, 2 strikers, a striker's delight. There's a backstory, but we're not going to get it. It's going to be Prochazka, Pereira next. Ankalaev should take this Hill fight if he's smart, which he's not. Anthony Smith, fuck it. They were already booked before. Hill and Smith, book it again. And Oldberg, the young stud, coming off no damage. Give him a jump up in the rankings. We'll see what happens, but we need to build to this card, boys. We need to build on this card. McGregor doesn't have the same star power. Yeah, he's got millions of followers. The world's watching him, but no one's really amped up for this fight, really. I mean, I am. I'm fucking ecstatic for the fight. Chandler McGregor, holy shit. It might only last 1 round. But we need Jamahal Hill to stay on this card. One of these 4 options will be perfect. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your night.